Hi, my name is Mark Friend and I'm a director here at Friend & Grant. Over the many years I've been in business, I've seen more business failures in construction than in any other sector. The reality is that in most situations where construction companies go under, it is because all their eggs were in one basket, one major customer went bust, the books were a mess so they got into trouble with the taxman, or they just simply run out of cash through overtrading. I'm going to detail to you 7 actions all construction owners should take to protect their businesses. Firstly, cash flow management. Poor cash flow management is a topic in itself and one we will explore in another video. This is probably the leading cause for business failure in the construction industry and is due in the main to poor planning, poor credit control and greed. In construction, you will need to fund upfront costs for the contract in the form of payments to the employees, suppliers and subcontractors. Simple cash flow planning will identify the crucial pinch points to identify cash shortfalls. The next step is of course collecting the cash. We will cover credit control again in more detail in our video on cash flow management. Finally, greed. Too often we see business owners buy flashy vehicles or draw too much cash out of the business when the profits and the cash flow isn't really there. In construction, cash is king, and the key is to give your business time to build cash reserves. Number 2, pricing and contracts. All business owners are keen to win work, but there is something about the construction industry which leads usually rational individuals to accept work from bad customers or price work with profit margins which are at best problematical and at worst suicidal. First and foremost, check out who you are dealing with. The construction industry is notorious for businesses shopping around to find a supplier they can knock. So make sure you credit check your potential customer now and ongoing. Be on the alert for new businesses and those with adverse credit history or a history of slow payment. Price sensibly. Make sure you include everything within the scope of works and check every calculation. Also, please make sure you fully understand all the terms and the scope of your contract. Make sure you understand what is included in your contract and what is an extra. Thirdly, quality and reputation. Again, it might seem obvious, but in every walk of life, we expect businesses to provide a quality service, so why shouldn't construction be any different? Poor quality work, safety breaches and late completion of projects all adversely impact your company's reputation and can result in a dispute, delayed payment or the non-payment of a retention. Fourthly, your team and your management style. Quality and your team go hand in hand, so getting good people to work for you is fundamental. Keeping them working for you is another matter. Nothing is worse than working for a tyrant or someone who just doesn't care about his team. Cracking the whip may have worked in the past, but in today's modern work environment, you don't always get the most from people by acting in an aggressive manner. This goes not just for the boss, but also the whole management team. One bad contracts manager can effectively destroy your company, losing key workers and upsetting key customers. Number 5, your business structure. You would risk assess a job, so why not risk assess your own business? Consider setting up group structure or multiple businesses where you could ring fence plant and machinery, freehold property, lucrative contract work in a secure environment and keep high risk areas such as labour and project work in other companies. Number 6, growing too fast. This is effectively the same as cash flow management, but where you now have multiple contracts and you are taking on more and more work. You are not allowing cash flow the time to build and are in effect growing the business too quickly and will simply just run out of cash. Number 7, good record keeping. It goes without saying that keeping good books and records is paramount. Builders are not always the best bookkeepers. Failing to keep good books results in a failure to accurately quantify the numerous tax liabilities which can arise, such as CIS, PAYE, VAT and corporation tax. More often than not, it is the taxman who calls it a day for construction companies. This isn't intended to be an exhaustive list, just some of the reasons we have seen for construction businesses going bust. So here are our 4 big takeaways which we would strongly recommend you have in place for your business. Firstly, build a great legal structure. Consider setting up a group. Secondly, avoid giving too much credit to one customer and monitor your customer's credit rating ongoing. Thirdly, keep your books in good order. And finally, don't run before you can walk. Be cautious on spending and keep checking that cash flow. I hope you found this video of interest. Construction is different from most other business sectors, so please make sure your advisor is one who understands the sector.